So another factory update. We're here today working on the new plug, and this is the revision. So we made two already, but they needed to be reworked. So we used those to make a new master plug, and so they've been working on that for the last 4 or 5 days now. Now we have some B-roll we're going to show you where we're actually drawing with a pencil these squiggly lines all over the entire surface. We're doing that because we want to know where we are, where we're sanding and where we're not, because we're basically going over this whole thing and just doing a lot of fine detail work on the sanding just to make sure everything's perfectly shaped. It's a lot of work. We're doing it, sanding it down, and we're filling it with material again and sanding it down, just doing it over and over again until we get the exact perfect shape. So we're drawing with a pencil these squiggly lines over the entire surface, and then we're going over it with, we're wetting it with water, and then very fine sandpaper. And then with the squiggly lines, we can see where we've sanded and where we haven't. So it's a good way of checking the work. So it's coming along very nicely. I think the plan was today to start actually making the molds from this plug. So we'll see if we get there today. We have guys working with the sandpaper manually, as well as with a machine, a rotary hand machine. So we're making good progress. Hopefully today we will start working on taking the mold. It'll take another, I think we can probably pull the mold off in about a day. We're also waiting for materials from Panama City. We ran out of epoxy. We're actually making this with epoxy, so this is going to be a very hard master plug or master mold. Basically, we can use resin for most of the structure, but we're using epoxy for the main master plug because that's it's got to be used a lot, and resin isn't as strong as epoxy. Epoxy is really expensive, but it's really hard, so that will last for a really long time. So we have supplies coming in from Panama City in a couple hours, so we should be able to get this going tomorrow morning first thing. So that's your update for today.